I discard 0.
Okay. Alright, let's get this bus moving.
Yay!
I'm playing a move order, and for this, I'm going to activate a leader to activate all the units within his command radius. So I'm going to activate Sergeant Bueller here, and you can see he's got a little hex on his marker that says he's got a 2 hex range, so he can activate all the way out to where the medium machine gun is and the satchel charge is. And we're going to get all of them moving with one order. I'm going to move the line unit first. Then I will play an action card.
Don't you dare drop smoke.
I just
Damn it.
dared to drop smoke. So I've thrown smoke grenades, and I have to place it adjacent to the unit with box firepower there, so that line unit's moving. And I'm going to throw a smoke grenade out into L2. And it's worthless.
Mwahaha.
But that's okay. We'll keep on trucking here. Anytime a unit moves onto a road, they get an additional point added to their movement. Anytime that they hit the road, they just get 1 extra bonus point. So he's spent 1 so far. He's going to move onto the road and then keep going.
Do you explain about op fire and all that already?
No, I haven't. Anytime that anytime that I've done a move, which I'm doing right now, if he has line of sight and he wants to execute opportunity fire, he can throw down a fire card, and he'll interrupt me with a little machine gun there, and he will do an opportunity fire attack on me. All the standard firepower rules apply. He just gets to shoot at me as long as that unit's moving. But you only get to attack, or you only get to fire at that unit for every hex that they move into. So multiple units cannot do opportunity fire on the same unit in the same hex. That makes sense.
And you cannot use ordnance weapons as opportunity fire.
Correct. So I'm moving in with impunity in front of that big old gun at the end of the road. Okay, so the line unit, because they got that extra bonus point movement, have moved up there, and they're taking control of objective number 5.
Objective 2.
What are you, Monty Python? Yeah, that's what I meant, 2.
No more, no less.
So 3's up. Okay, I will move the Sergeant Bueller up here next in his stack.
Those are hedgerows or bushes or what?
Those are bushes, yeah.
What's their hindrance?
It's well, they block line of sight, but they're 2 cover for anyone that's inside of them, and they cost 2 to move into.
Damn it. Hold on, Hancho.
Would you like to shoot?
Move that stack back, yeah. Oh, wait.
Okay. You're shooting at Bueller stack?
Oh yeah.
It's an action, not an order.
Pish posh.
Play the game right, man!
Yeah, for some reason the heavy's not lighting up as my activated, but the heavy on the left.
You have line of sight?
Oh yeah. Right through the bush. So I'm at 8. Here's my roll. Here's my roll. Damn it.
I live for that, damn it. Okay, so Sergeant Bueller, his command is a 2, and that means he gives that command a bonus to all of the units' morale except for himself. So my elites are at a +2 because of him, so they're rolling a 9. However, they're on a road, so that's that -1 again, so they're rolling at an 8. So here's my elites first.
Whoa, plus the smoke, but the smoke is negated from the road.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so it actually comes off of your front end with your die roll because it's a hindrance, but whatever. So your actual roll is an 11, is that correct? Yes. Okay. Here's my roll for the elites. They're okay. And for Bueller himself, he's okay.
Boo.
And since they're not moving anymore, he would not get any future op fire. However, he has played an op fire card, so all units can now attack any of my units that are currently moving. So that means the 2 that I have left over that have not moved yet, he still has opportunity fire on them if he chooses to use it with this card.
No way.
Anything?
Right through the bush, you lucky bastard. My line of sight's touching the bush, so nope.
Okay.
But technically I can play another fire card on a different unit, correct?
Well, you've activated all your units with that. You know, as long as I'm still moving. But yes, if you thought you had one somewhere else that could reach him, you could do it. But currently, everyone's available.
Oh, then the right heavy's got line of sight on you.
Okay, go for it.
8 plus, here we go. Ho, 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 ho.
Let me back up a second here. Oh, great. Just to clarify, and I understand Arnold's question better, he would have to, since you played the Opfire on that particular heavy unit originally, yes, you would have to play a separate one. I'm confusing again my Pacific rules with the Bonsai attack, but yeah, if you wanted to play a second action card to activate this heavy, this would be the time to do that. So yes, do throw another one out there for him.
I did.
Yeah, I'm thinking if you had a leader and they were all within range, like if you played it on Lauerbach, you could activate all those units to op-fire with him.
Gotcha. Ready for their support?
Go for it!
No!
Ah, those Stuka bombers.
No.
You have a choice between the elite rifle and the other guys.
Stupid Europe.
It doesn't. Does the correct me if I'm wrong? Does the card say may break? Does that mean he's still required to break them?
Shh. No, you're absolutely right. Had him. I had him right where I wanted him. Yes, he may break. He does not have to break. But there are some that say there are some that are very absolute that say, eliminate a unit, whether it's yours or somebody else's.
Sorry, Arnold.
No, thank you.
No, he he benefited from that one. That's cool.
That's
cool.
Oh
yes.
yeah, that's right. So the random hex is a what?
It's a 7, so it eliminates that light machine gun.
That's a load of crap.
That's Europe. And now the last group will move here.
Whoa. I rolled a 15 on that one, remember?
Oh, right. Yes, there's that whole firepower thing. Right. Okay, so there's 7, and they're...
Wait, hold on. Actually, you're gonna smoke.
Yeah, so take the 4 away.
Yep.
So what's the number?
11.
Okay, so I've got a cover of 2 in the woods with the Elite 7, so I'm at a 9 already, plus. Just barely, 13, so they're okay. And that is the end of their movement. Now you can see I hit next order and all of them are encased in red, so I know that I can't move them again this turn.
Actually, I had a shot in that one too there, Patrick.
Go for it then, man.
Alright, 8 plus, what's it smoke?
10.
10, damn it. Forget it.
Yeah, anytime your firepower would be negated before the roll, then you can't even make the shot.
And in the case there where there's 2 hindrances, you always take the worst hindrance, which is 10, right?
Exactly. Alright, I think I'm done. I am indeed done.
Alright.
Back to Arnold. How are we doing out there? Any questions? I think they're dead, Arnold.
I think so too. I think they all ran away.
Fence before. I'm having a hard time finding in the rules any place where it says if you got more than double versus defense that the unit's automatically eliminated. Can you tell me where?
I think it's
in the Pacific Robust.
Yeah, once again, I'm letting my Pacific bias.
Doesn't apply to Europe then.
No, I think it's just Pacific, man.
But a lot of people do house rule it to include that rule, if both people agree.
Okay, I will discard 0 and draw back up. Go.
Okay.
What does the middle number on the chit represent?
That is the range of the weapon, or the range of that unit. By the way, thanks for keeping me honest out there.
Yeah, as Patrick and Jordan can attest, I always get those numbers mixed up. It's firepower, range, and movement from left to right.
Thanks.
You can see some of them do have boxes. Those are specific to cards that allow you to do things depending on whether they have boxed firepower or boxed movement or even boxed range, like assault fire, spray fire, things like that. Those are particular cards that let you do things with units that have those specific capabilities.
So like the German heavy has a -1 movement. Does that just take 1 movement away from the unit that's carrying it?
Yes. But here's an interesting little gamey thing you could do. Let's say, for example, my weapons team carrying that big artillery piece was broken, has a low movement. An advanced card will still move them up 1, even though they're not able to push it with a move card.
Because they get out the mules. Okay, I am going to do an artillery request.
No.
Bueller once again.
Can I snipe Bueller in between the eyeballs right there?
If you get a Sogeki High, yeah. Okay, I'm going to place a smoke spotting round 3 hexes away. And we are going to make a targeting roll first. It succeeds. Now a drift check. So it goes up and over. Northwest and then northeast.
I'm starting to hate that smoke. Another 10, really.
Yes. I was actually hoping that would drift a little bit better, but oh well.
Yeah, by the way, smoke works in both directions there, gentlemen. Firing in and out of the hex.
And I am going to play a move order. Yes, and through. Okay, Sergeant Ray is going to activate all these units to move.
Do the modifiers stack when you're firing through the smoke?
No, you just take the highest hindrance of all.
And if you're drawing line of sight through smoke and it happens to land on a hex spine, it still affects it too.
Okay, here we go. Anything?
Hold please. You're such a lucky bastard, I swear. It's barely touching one of the little bushes there, so it's a no-go?
That is correct.
Hey, Patrick.
Yeah.
Your line squad, you just moved out of the woods, and then you moved 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But
yeah.
hopping the wall is an extra movement point.
Right. So 2, 3. Yeah, I went too far. Thanks. Just keep them back there. I had calculated that, but I for some reason went 5 instead of 4. Okay. Moving raise stack. 2, 4, 6.
Yeah, and that elite guy can't go that far.
Oh, sure enough. Yeah. You're at 5. Yep. Thank you. This is the hardest part for for me and anybody trying to figure out what is optimal movement here. Go ahead. Yes, but Lieutenant Ray gives an extra 2 to them, so it offsets.
Is my activation showing up on your screens? Because for some reason it's not showing up on mine.
No.
Okay. Activated Lieutenant Schrader with his little gang there, the elite rifles, the light machine gun, and the elite rifles to his left.
Okay.
They're all in range, so I'm going to lead off with the light machine gun, which will be an 8 plus the leader makes it a 9, and the elite rifles gives it a +2, so I'm at a 10.
Nope, light machine gun's only a 4.
Like I said, a 4. Okay, then we'll let's lead off. Damn it, I did it again. Let's lead off with the elite rifles with the light machine gun then. So that'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, correct?
5, 6, 7, 8. Yes.
19?
Try that again.
And my vent. Ooh. Ugh.
Missed it by that much. That's right, Jason. He did a group fire group. Okay, so I'm at a 7. They're out in the open, so no modifiers, and trying to beat a 15. And I do not, so I will break them. And that's all they're going to move, so no other fire opportunities for them.
You have a break. I thought I'd let you know the green activation deal. So 3.2.4 that doesn't work, and I guess that at this point I'm still running 3.2.2, and I can see the green and the red and all that.
Yeah, I was. I had Charles put out there to try to keep everyone at 3.2.2, but I know a lot of people are at 3.2.4, and that's okay. But there are always some bugs there on the newest release.
Yes, I was playing a different game with 3.24. I didn't switch off.
Okay, I am done.
Uh-oh. So I gotta roll higher than an 8 now?
Yep.
There it is, by 1.
Oh.
Treat 2 because
Yeah.
in the rules it says you're supposed to be closer.
Yeah, I just realized that that's a 3 also, so I need to go back to B.
Just want to
Damn
make sure
you.
I'm playing this right.
You're playing it better than me.
Interesting. The leaders increase all attributes, right?
Yes.
Okay, once again, same group. Lieutenant Schrader's guys are going to attack the elite that's trying to run away there. Let's see.
I see their green boxes now.
Yeah, I do too. What the hell? I don't get it.
That was me.
Oh, thanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's lead off with the elite rifles with Schrader.
The ones adjacent to him now are obscured.
Oh, that wasn't the group. I was just activating the stack. The elite rifle.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yep, a light machine gun. So that is, let me see, firepower of 5 will be 6, 7. Correct?
Correct.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Here's my defense. 8 plus 10 is 18. Is that a German word that I'm not aware of?
Yes, I'm done.
You mind if I smoke?
I don't
Yeah.
care if you burn.
Alright, Lieutenant Ray is going to be our spotter on this one.
One just dropped on top of my head there.
Well, that's not very sporting, is it? Okay, trying to beat a 4. It misses, so it's a major drift. Here we go. Goes in direction 1, 2 hexes, which is just fine.
Damn it. Again? Come on.
I love smoke. And for my next order, I will do a recover. And the elite unit is at an 8. For recovery, I need to get lower than their morale number again. And they rally. And I'm all done.
The heavy gun with the weapon team, since they're on the road, they actually get to move 2 spots, correct?
Yeah, their first. If they stay on the road, they'll get an extra bonus point. And I think we're going till 11 tonight. Is that good for just about everybody?
Yep, that worked.
Not a problem.
That sounded like it was coming in from Apollo 11.
I just realized these German leaders suck. Done.
Okay. Well, let's open up a little bit here.
Hey Patrick, by the way, we don't draw extra objective chits for this scenario.
Not at the beginning, only if they come up in the cards.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Bueller's stack is going to activate, and we're going to fire on the elite rifles down. So we're going to lead off with the 50 caliber machine gun, which is a 9, and we're going to add the elites for another +1, and Bueller's going to give a +2. So that is 12 total. And I'm going to add some cards. This is one of the nice dualities of this game. You have crappy command confusion cards, but they oftentimes have good actions, like the sustained fire that you can use to enhance your attack. So that puts my my roll now at a 14 base. But if I get doubles, then I'm going to break that 50 cal. So 14 plus 9 is 21. 23, excuse me.
What was that?
It's 14 plus, well, 22, but it is going to break the 50 cal.
Sniper.
Okay, here's the sniper attack. And that is a, luckily it's on column 7, so no effect on the 50 cal. So it's a 22 to you, sir.
Patrick, do you have a 1 hindrance for smoke when you fire?
I do, so it's a 21. Thank you.
And I'd have to question the timing. I think the even if you had gotten a 1 through 4 or a 9 or a 10, I think it still wouldn't have affected the 50 cal because the resolution of the roll doesn't happen until after you do the trigger. So the resolution being breaking the weapon due to the sustained fire.
I think you are correct. Thank you. The time card doesn't go into effect because we didn't have an actual time trigger. There's one in there that says time. That's the double ones. There's the double sixes in Europe. Okay, so 21 to you, Arnold.
Boo.
It was kind of foregone.
And my event. Looky,
Now that's really
looky
boo
there.
right there.
Looky there. Question is, what I give it to now?
It's not a problem, Jeffrey. The die roll is the die roll. So in the that's my firepower added to the printed firepower. So with the two of those together, that's your final attack total.
Okay, Lord Sniffles, you're up.
Okay. Well, that's all for that. Yes, all of the dice rolls in this game are based off of the cards. So there's a 72 card deck, and there's double 1 to double 6s 2 times in there. So you have the possibility of getting those one of 72 combinations.
That's it?
That's all.
Okay. La 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 la. Recover? So I get to roll. So he's on the road. So I have to roll a 7 or less?
Correct.
Like that?
Kind of like that.
Okay, I'm done.
And don't forget that road decreases your cover by 1.
He did.
Hey, Patrick, I'll be right back, all right? 2 minutes.
Okay, yeah, this might be time to just take a quick break. I'm going to grab a drink, and I will be right back.